Okay, so what do you have to do when you go to Isaan? What do you have to do? Not you should do, not you may do. What you have to do when you go to Isaan is eat Isaan food. Now some of you might be going, what's the difference between Thai food and Isaan food? Well, you might be saying, well, what's Isaan food? What's the difference between Thai food and Isaan food? Well, Isaan food is representative of the food that comes from the area that borders Laos and Cambodia. Different types of food, different types of people, right? So, we're in Nong Khai. We want to have a Category 1 meal. Where are you going to eat? You can eat right on the Mekong River. Here's a restaurant, Isaan restaurant, with great Isaan food, inexpensive. We've got the chopped up chicken with the mint leaves and dressing for only 60 baht, great deal. Sumtum, the papaya salad, you're probably familiar with this, you get it everywhere. Sumtum papaya salad, 30 baht, not a bad deal. We also have an omelet with chicken in it for 40 baht, great deal. And you gotta have, what do you gotta have when you eat some food? Always gotta have sticky rice. Hey, I showed this before, how to eat Isaan food with sticky rice on the Payao series. So I won't go into how you eat the food with the sticky rice. But here you are. Category 1 can even eat on the Mekong River, eat Isaan food, have a great meal. So I'm going to dig in and enjoy it. So another option if you're in Nong Khai and you're not going to want Thai food all the time, you're looking for all sorts of other kinds of food. Just to keep life interesting, variety is a spice of life, right? Well, I found a Vietnamese restaurant called Thana Porn. I'll try and put it on mapsandmore.com, our sister website. But you can get fried spring roll for 35 baht, 40 baht, a fresh spring roll for 35 baht. You get a salad for 50 baht with chicken and a great dressing and stuff. So you can see, and they have a fast food menu as well for fried rice. They have fried rice, I think it was 40 baht. For pork fried rice, stir-fried beef, stir-fried, suki, all sorts of stuff they've got here. Very good menu. Fried rice with pork, chicken, or sausage, 40 baht, and with seafood, 50 baht. So, man, it's a great place. Different kind of food, different kinds of flavors, really good. If you're trying to find it, it's on the main road that goes through Nong Khai, and it's across from the Amway. This runs parallel with the river, one of the main roads. So look for the Amway. This is across the street from Amway, and like I said, I'll try and put it on mapsandmore.com. But I ate here the other night. Fantastic food, great ambiance, got music, it's clean, everything's good. So check out Thana Porn for your Vietnamese food in Nong Khai. Another option for you rippers who are on a Category 1 budget looking for something good to eat. Always an option, right? Okay, well, let's talk about fun things to do. If you're living in some place like Nong Khai, you got to have fun things to do, right? Well, one of the fun things you can do is go to the market, the evening market. We have in Chiang Mai walking street. Well, we don't have exactly walking street in Nong Khai, but you do have the promenade along the water sets up on Saturday nights to be a market. So we got live music with dancing. If you're into dancing, you can come have some fun. I see people doing line dancing and ballroom dancing to the music. So that's a lot of fun, something to do. And this goes all the way down the waterfront. So you can walk and peruse around. Good thing to do on Saturday night. And on Sunday night, if you're in Nong Khai, the party or the market takes place over by the railway station. So you got Saturday night on the boardwalk or the promenade here on the water of the Mekong River, and on Sunday out at the railway station. So something to do to keep you busy and occupied and have fun in Nong Khai on the weekends. You can even get a massage at the market on Saturday, right on the river. Sawadee krab. ข้าวหมกไก่เย็น ขอบคุณครับ So I'm here ordering some coffee in the morning. Great little place for coffee. Mocha yen's only 30 baht, so that it's equivalent to, at this exchange rate today, about $1. So we're having some coffee in the morning, but the reason I'm mainly here is for a food choice for Category 1 rippers. Now, where am I? I'm in Nong Khai, of course, but I'm actually across from Nong Khai Hospital. Across from Nong Khai Hospital, there's a food court, and I kept seeing this little restaurant come popping up on the internet in different places called Mackey, M-A-C-K-E-Y. And it's inside the food court across from Nong Khai Hospital. So we're going to check out Mackey Restaurant, or yeah, it's a restaurant, but it's in a food court. So anyway, I'm getting my coffee, 30 baht, then we're going to go check out Mackey for some food. Inexpensive food, Category 1 budget. I hear it's really good, so we're going to check it out. Sabay di mai?
Ah, sabay di.
คงมาเมื่อวานคงไม่เปิดวันเดียวไม่ทำหนังเหรอใช่ไหมอ๋อคาเฟ่อร่อยมาก
ก็ไทยเก่งเนาะ
อะไรนะ
พูดไทยเก่ง
ผมพูดได้นิดหน่อย
30 ค่ะ
ขอบคุณมากครับ
หยิบหลอดนะคะ
Thank you. Okay, I got my coffee, my mocha yen, and we're off to get some food. Breakfast at 10:30. Let's go. Okay, so we've made an executive decision on our food. We're going to get, so that you understand what I say when I go up to the window, I'm going to get the most expensive stuff on the menu, actually. Big 55 baht, less than $2. We're going to get spaghetti with chicken and basil sauce. We're going to get yam wu sen with seafood, tele, which is seafood. Yam wu sen is bean thread noodles that are cooked so that they're soft, and then there's a dressing put on it, and seafood. And we're going to get fried rice with pork. Not for me, of course. But anyway, let me order, and then we'll check out how good it tastes. But you can listen to me order, okay? Now, it says English spoken here, so you can actually come to Mackey's and speak English. They'll understand. But I'm going to practice my time because people say it's no good. ขอโทษครับอ๋อกินอะไรก๋วยเตี๋ยวเหรอมีก๋วยเตี๋ยวไก่ไหมมีเหรอที่ไหนคุณมีก๋วยเตี๋ยวไก่เหรอโอ้ชอบมีก๋วยเตี๋ยวกูนไหมกูนหมูสดก๋วยเตี๋ยวไก่ไม่มีกูน Okay, so she said she had noodle soup too with chicken, which is hard to find, and also with pork. Moo, Chama?
My darling, beautiful.
Oh, beautiful, huh? All right, thank you so much. I'll thank you for her. Okay. Spaghetti guy, sai kapao, Chama? Spaghetti guy kapao. Okay, man. พูดภาษาไทยเนี่ยภาษาไทยสปาเกตตี้ไก่กะเพราสปาเกตตี้ไก่กะเพราใช่ไหมทานที่นี่นะคะกินที่นี่ and ยำวุ้นเส้นทะเล okay and ข้าวผัดน้ำ yeah right down ไก่ป้าสปาเกตตี้ไก่กะเพรายำทะเลยำวุ้นเส้นทะเล and kapad nam, nam. Oh, song man, pick song man. Yeah, she asked how spicy I wanted the salad. I told her 2 peppers. Okay? Okay, kapkun kap. She said, wait just a minute. All right, so there we go. We're waiting on our food. I'm going to finish my coffee. Oh, my good dollar mocha. Look how big this thing is. In America, that would be like $6, I think. So anyway, we're waiting on lunch, breakfast, lunch, brunch, and we'll be back in a minute to tell you how good the food was. So we're going to get our silverware, some toothpicks you can grab. So look what we have here. Hot boiling water that we can sterilize our utensils in as well. So there you go. You don't have to worry about bacteria on your eating utensils. Just go ahead and stick them in, no worries, mate. Everything's good. So there you go. Now when the food comes, we're all set. Okay, so Mackey's was delicious. The food was great, and actually the spaghetti dish, it's a strange thing. When I read on menus where they've translated the Thai into English, and I read menus, I don't understand what it is that I'm ordering. So I ordered spaghetti with basil and chicken, and what it is called pad ki mao spaghetti pad ki mao. Pad ki mao is basil and stir fried with some peppers, and they'll put it with noodles or with spaghetti in this case. So it's funny, a lot of times when I'm reading the English side of the menu, I don't know what it is that they're trying to convey in English, and so I'll ask the Thai person to read it to me in Thai, the Thai version, then I understand what it is that I'm ordering and what it is that they've tried to convey in the menu. Interesting, huh? But anyway, finished the food, it was very good, but I met somebody that we're going to go talk to. His name's Frank. I met him while I was eating, so let's go talk to Frank about living in Thailand. Have a seat, Frank. Let's sit here.
Relaxing out here.
Yeah. No, this is good.
A little fresh air.
Yeah, fresh air is a good thing, you know? So, anyway, it was nice to meet you.
Same here.
And, well, you've got a number of years on me here.
Doesn't matter.
How many years now? 20?
22, I think.
22 years. Wow. I'm going to actually take this off and hold it. 22 years. What areas have you lived in 22 years? That's a long time.
Several places in Bangkok as when I first come here as a monk.
A monk? Wow.
Yeah, I was a monk for about 2 years. Then I left that and became a teacher for a number of years. Then I decided to move, and I moved up north to Nong Khai, and it's so cheap to live here. It's most people I talk to, most foreigners, they're coming here. They've got $2,000, $3,000 a month to live on. I can live better than what I do. No need to. I live on 500.
That's what I tell people. You can live on 500. If I had 1,000 or 2,000 a month, I couldn't spend it.
You buy iPhone, iPad.
Yeah, right.
You know.
Yeah.
And then you're in the trip.
Yeah.
But,
or if the people are into bars and that kind of thing, they can go through the money quick. You know. So you and I just had a meal here at across the street from the hospital
for a little over $1.
A little over $1.
All right.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was excellent.
Yeah.
It was really excellent. So I was just thinking about when I met you earlier and saying, my God, I pay $90 a month for my rent. What do I get for $90?
Yeah.
I get a two-story house, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2 living rooms, a kitchen, and a dining room, or whatever you call it.
Yeah. For $90, it was about your ability to speak Thai, because a lot of people worry. You know, they say, "Yeah, that's really great, but I come over there, I can't speak the language. I'm not going to be able to get by."
All the poor babies, they cannot learn 100 words. That's about what it takes. What my vocabulary is, and a lot of imagination go with it. Some gesturing.
And the people. Talk about the people. You've been here a long time. What do you think about the Thai people?
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for the Thai people. Being inexpensive is one thing, but living in a community where they are, if you're in the north of Thailand or in the south of Thailand, hundreds of miles away, they're the same blood. They're the same race. There's a connection, and it runs within the country. So the people in general are softer. They're not like in America. You're afraid to know your next door neighbor.
Absolutely.
Here, the next door neighbor is your next door neighbor.
Yeah. And if there's something going on, or you walk
family.
by the house and they're sitting outside having a drink, they'll ask you to come have a drink with them.
Absolutely. I walk down the street. There's 3 people sitting there, and hey, you want to, or if they're eating, you want to come over to eat. It happens all the time. You know, the thing is, when people come to live here, they have to have a reason to come here, or purpose, or something to do. A lot of people coming from Europe, especially, more so than America, it's closer. They have nothing to do.
That's right.
So they wind up going to the bars at night, and that's the crew that the people are hanging out with. Like I took up art.
Oh, fantastic.
So my house is full of art.
Wow.
Stuff that paintings that I've done myself. I got a Facebook page.
Wow.
I got a computer.
Wow.
I'm connected with the outside world, but I still live in a quiet neighborhood where I know my neighbors.
You brought up a really good point, and I harp on this all the time. People that watched my videos before know that I tell them the last thing I want anybody to do is come over and place their butt on a bar stool. It's a time that you should be getting paid, because you get some kind of income here, to finally do something that you've always wanted to do, like art or writing or photography, or take up the language, learning the language. There's something to occupy your time and have a purpose for getting up every day.
Most men that come here, within a day, no longer than 3 weeks, they've got a girlfriend. More than likely within 2 days. Could be within the first 8 hours, depending where they go.
And on their needs, you know.
But the Thai women are absolutely great.
Yeah, they are long. You know?
And yes, as a guy, I could have a girlfriend every day of the week. Seriously. And I'm 79 years of age.
Oh, you're in great shape for 79, really? Wow.
Hi, sweetheart. How you doing?
I'm pretty good. Ow. Something stuck in my finger. Lunchtime?
Lunchtime?
Frank already ate.
Oh, he can eat more.
He can eat more.
Oh, yeah. Well, thank you very much. How's business?
It's okay. I would say like so-so, but okay.
What kind of business do you have?
I run a bookshop. And oh, by the way, if you have time, visit I opened a little cafe now.
Okay, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So what kind of coffee are you serving?
Latte, cappuccino, espresso.
What's the name of your coffee shop?
It's actually my bookshop.
Oh, it's in the bookshop. Where's the bookshop?
And Matmi.
Oh, I know I'm staying in Mutmi.
Yeah,
so I've seen your coffee shop, and you also have spaghetti.
Yeah. Yeah, I just stay.
See, everyone knows what you do.
Yeah. So that's your, and you have chai, homemade chai.
Yes.
Ah, is it good?
I believe so.
You believe so. And what's your name?
A.
A?
Yeah.
JC, nice to meet you.
That's nice to meet you.
My name is Frank.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sweetheart.
I just saw your new painting.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Where'd you see that at?
Facebook.
Oh, on Facebook. Oh, God.
Yeah,
I thought-
Facebook.
I thought maybe you sold it and they're becoming famous
Oh,
now.
no, I just took it into the framer today to get the thing on the back so I can hang it up.
Hang it. Is he good? Is he a good painter?
Weird.
It's weird.
Well, art always weird. If you don't understand art, everything can be very weird. It looked like Salvador Dali. Dali, he was just like so weird looking. But it's famous.
Yeah. Frank's going to
Anyway.
be famous too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm happy with it.
Well, good. And I'm glad you shared your story with some of the people back home, because I always try and tell people there's always an option, and some people are looking and going, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And it might not be coming to Thailand, it might not be going to Cambodia, it might be a Latin American country or something.
I lived in Latin America for 8 years, so I know. I lived mostly in Guatemala. Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah, I lived in Costa Rica for a while and was married to a Brazilian. Yeah, I spent some time in Brazil as well. I love the Latin culture. I always say, if you compare Asian culture and Latin culture, it's like the yin and the yang of the world, right?
Yeah, it is.
And it's like one is totally expressive. You can't get them not to tell you how they feel. And then this one, they're really demure, and it's hard to get them to tell you what they feel, and it's totally opposite. But yeah, it's great, and I'm so glad I got a chance to meet you. And you got to give me your Facebook page too, and I'm going to keep in touch with you. And but thanks so much for sharing with me. I really appreciate it. So I've been asked before on my website, my member site, about organic foods and the availability of organic foods. And I did a posting for them, especially about organics in Thailand. But I just wanted to mention, if you're in Nong Khai and you're into organic vegetables and stuff, if you come, I did a video about Nong Khai Hospital, about the medical, and also about the food court across the street from the medical center where a restaurant called Mackey's is in. And they also sell organic vegetables here as well. So if you're into organic vegetables, come across the street from Nong Khai Hospital and buy your organic vegetables here as well. So another option you got for nighttime dining, if you're on a Category 1 budget and it's good weather and everything, come to what I call Mr. Chicken. Mr. Chicken doesn't really have a name. It's a cart that gets set out in the evening that has barbecue chicken. You can't miss it because of the rotisserie that the chicken's on. It's got a Mr. Chicken moving just the rotisserie. But anyway, you got to stop here in the evening and get some chicken. The half a chicken barbecued on the rotisserie is 100 baht. Good chicken. I tasted it. Very good. Somtam, the papaya salad, is going to be 30 baht, and a big old container of sticky rice. Look how giant this container is of sticky rice. Another 10 baht. 2 people can eat this much food for sure. So what do you got? 140 baht for 2 people. Plus you get a plate of cabbage to go with the somtam to eat with it, and some dipping sauce for the chicken. Hard to beat. So there you go. Now, where do you find this? It's on the same side of the road as another restaurant I did a video about called Thai Restaurant, and which is also next door to another restaurant I didn't do a video about, which is called Didi's Restaurant. So if you know where Didi's is, or Thai, and I'm going to put Thai on mapsandmore.com, and I'll put Mr. Chicken Mr. Chicken, which isn't the name, but I'll put it as Mr. Chicken on mapsandmore.com, our sister website as well. So there you go. If you're looking for some nighttime dining, informal, out under the stars, very good chicken, very good sometimes. It's like Isaan food in Isaan. How about that? Go figure, right? Anyway, I'm going to indulge some more, but another option for you when it comes to dining at night on a Category 1 budget in Nong Khai. Okay, well, let's talk about my road trip to Nong Khai. Nong Khai is an amazing place. So you can see they're loading up these boats behind me and taking all sorts of materials over to Laos. It's funny, every day I saw washing machines and furniture and everything going over to actually into a building. I didn't know how that building supported all this stuff. Where were they going? What's going on boats across the Laos? The reason people are asking me why haven't I done videos about Laos is for that reason. Laos doesn't really manufacture that much stuff, so you would think that it's going to be really cheap and easy to get a visa, but that's not really the case. It's a little bit harder to live there long term, and the products are a little more expensive because they come from Thailand into Laos. They're all imported, and that includes foods as well. So it's not that cheap to be over there, but this is really close to Laos, and you'd be able to visit all the time, anytime you wanted, if you lived in Nong Khai. Now, Nong Khai is also really good considering what kind of visa. A lot of people aren't a retirement age, and they need to go get visas, and this would be really convenient for them as well. You could live in Nong Khai and cross over the Friendship Bridge right into Laos, go to the capital, which is very close. I think it's 22 kilometers or something, and you're in the capital where there's a Thai consulate, and you can get your visa there. Now, my experience in Nong Khai, I got to tell you something. You know, after you experience the traffic congestion and the overcrowdedness of Chiang Mai now, Pattaya, Bangkok, some other places around Thailand, and you go to places like Phayao, Lampang, Nong Khai, you really, really get the sense of what Thailand's about and why I originally came and lived here. And that is the friendliness of the people. The people are so friendly, and it's so inexpensive to live as well. It's less expensive than the bigger cities or more congested cities. And so this has been a great experience for me to be in Nong Khai and experience this. It's amazing. And you're close as well. Not only are you close to Laos, but you're also close to Udon Thani, which is just down the road in Thailand, and you got shopping malls and everything there as well. So anything that you couldn't get in this town, you could get down there. Is there nightlife? Yeah, but it's very discreet. So people always ask me that. Can I go get a drink? Whatever, companionship, yes, but it's going to be more discreet here. You're going to have to look for it. The infrastructure's been great. The internet has been great. Even though one of the places that I stayed in, they had in-house Wi-Fi, and any kind of peer-to-peer networks, or it said peer-to-peer networks, video sharing sites, anything like that, would not work. It's blocked, so you can't use any of that from that internet. But the other internet that I used around, there was no problem with anything. Everything was quick, it was reliable, so internet was good. Prices have been great. People have been really friendly. What more can I say? You get transportation to get here and get away very easily. So Nong Khai to me has been a great option for somebody. It's very nice and quiet and peaceful on the river. So if you're thinking about where to stay in Thailand and you're considering your options, you should consider Nong Khai as one of those options for sure. I've really enjoyed my trip. I've enjoyed sharing it with you all. I'll be back again to Nong Khai. So until I do, or until I make another video for you showing you more options of where to live, this is JC signing off for our road trip to Nong Khai. I hope you've enjoyed it. Okay, so here's a little preview. I did Nong Khai in Isaan, but there's a lot of other places that we can go to. We can go to Nakhon Ratchasima, we can go to Khon Kaen, we can go to all sorts of places. Well, I'm in Surin then. Actually, now I'm outside of Surin on the Cambodian border, and I'm in a market called Chong Jom. Chong Jom is on the Cambodian border, and if you come here, all sorts of things are cool to find. You can get Buddha amulets, you can get blue jeans here, you can get fruits really cheap. You can get pajamas, you can get rubber chickens. If you want a rubber chicken, you can get a rubber chicken here. Baskets, hammocks, you name it, it's all here. So if you're in this area, this is someplace really to check out. It's a very cool market. And it's just a little preview of what we're going to see. It's a little preview of what you're going to see when I get out and do some other towns in Isaan. So This was just a little preview to let you know that I haven't forgot about the rest of Isaan. We're going to get out, we're going to go do some other things and see some other places where Category 1 and 2 rippers can live and have a great life, more life for less money. So, see you soon in another city in Isaan.